Welcome back, guys. Okay, so this is the video that we've all been waiting for. The 07 6.7 swap. So it's an 07 5.9 truck getting a 6.7 long block with pretty much everything factory 5.9 still. So this truck, I want you to look at it and not be able to tell it's a 6.7. I'm excited. I'm using 5.9 fuel rail, all the fuel lines, the horn, the plenum, everything. And this is its last state of this 325 being in this engine. Man, was that engine ever good to me. I know the 325 kind of has a rap for, you know, cracking rings, scoring cylinders, melting pistons, all that kind of jazz. But this one, super faithful. Only once did it ever have a hung injector, and I believe it's because it was like -20 out and it was in high idle, and I was getting fuel actually, and it was in high idle, and I just put it in drive and drove, and I think it was in high idle other than that one injector or whatever. But I pulled over, turned it off right away obviously, and then from there it's never done it again. So I kind of was like waiting for it, always looking at the tailpipe, seeing if there's smoke. I honestly probably should have had the injectors tested for how much I stressed about them being toast. But anyways, this truck, so faithful. It's went to Indiana and back. I've put on over 85,000 kilometers on this engine in the last year and 8 months. Over 1,000 hours. I think I got it at 3,400 hours. It has 4,600 now, so like 1,200 hours. That's crazy. Sitting in that seat. Nobody else has ever drove this truck. Only been me. So that's nuts. Anyways, here we are. Coolant's draining. It's the start of it all, right? Coolant's draining. It's in here. And yeah, 6.7 right here. I will be stripping that as well. I got a lot to do here, guys. This is currently Friday night, and next Friday night is the dyno event at Dirty Diesel Customs. This truck will be there. I don't care what it takes. It will be there. And yeah, that's the deadline. So I have a week to get this thing done. I think it's doable. It's all a matter of things coming apart okay and that kind of stuff. So follow along, guys. We're in for a treat, and this will probably be a 2 or 3 part series, but let's do it. Well, guys, we've made some progress. It is also 1 a.m. but we are here. Yeah, I don't really, there's not a whole lot left, honestly. Wiring harness, loosen the engine mounts. There is some odds and ends still. I gotta take all the bolts out of the bell housing. Anyways, what I do want to show you guys, and what might help you, any 3rd gen guys really, or 3rd gen, yeah, any 3rd gen guys. This bar, everybody, if you've done any engine change in a 3rd gen, you will know this cross member piece right here. It's an absolute fight. From the factory, they don't cut this. I cut that. And if you don't cut that, now some people might like this, some people might not, whatever. You have to undo this cab mount bolt, and you have to undo that one as well. And you have to spread the whole frame, or cab, apart. About, I don't know, 6-7 inches. So like, you need a bottle jack, you need a big porta power, anything, right? This is way easier. And what I'm not one to really take things from factory. I like keeping my things factory. But there's some things that are just functional and make sense. And that's one of them. This goes right here, and your rad goes right there. This keeps the bar from sliding out if it ever was to. And there's also 4 bolts per side. So it has 8 bolts holding that thing in there. You are never gonna need more than that. So that is a little tip for you guys. Yeah, things are draining. Trans cooler's out. My leaky rad is finally out. And I am just gonna call it a night. I am pretty tired. I don't even know if I'm tired. I'm actually more motivated than ever, but I know I need to get some sleep. I got work to do on this thing, but first step is pulling this thing out. Then I'll push this thing back out, power wash the whole engine bay, clean it all up nice. I already did clean it, but I need to do more. And then we'll get to taking this thing apart, taking the 6.7 apart, enjoying life, I guess, you know? Just see where it goes. I am so excited. I am so excited. This thing is just gonna be a different animal. Like, oh. Anyways, I'll pick the camera back up when I have time, or whenever I'm doing this next. I'll probably do a little bit of a time lapse going forwards here, but. Yeah, there's nothing else holding on to. All right, boys. Here we are with the 325 out. It fought me. Because my jack didn't have enough lift. So I had to unbolt the driver's side mount. But, nonetheless, it is out. And we're gonna strip this thing down. Man, is this thing ever clean. The only leak which I've known of for a while was this front case. And the rest of this thing is so dang clean. We're gonna get this thing kind of situated and strip it down on Monday, strip down the 6.7 on Monday, and yeah, I'm excited for this. Let's get it. Lots of swapping, lots of gasket changing, and hoping that we do everything right. I think that's our #1 concern. Anyways, keep you guys in touch as we strip everything down on Monday. Oh, lights on. Okay, guys. So since last time you saw it, not a whole lot's changed. Other than I ran around all day today. It's Monday. I ran around all day today. Ordering parts, dropping off powder coat stuff, picking up trans oil filter, yoke seal for the rear diff, paint for what I welded onto the diff, some other paint for the truck, you know, just anything I thought I need. Dowels for the tappets, anything I thought I would need. I still actually need coolant, and I feel like there might be something else, but there's a couple other things I still need to get. But I think tomorrow, this is Monday night now, but Tuesday, tomorrow, is just a strictly strip this 6.7, all the gaskets off, reseal everything. Hopefully have it painted by like tomorrow afternoon, evening, and start dressing it with the 5.9 stuff. But I'll give you a walk around. I did wash the truck. I backed it out, gave the whole frame and everything good power wash. Obviously I tarped off the trans. ripped off the rest of this insulation that was here. Now it looks clean, not all full of mouse, you know, it's their habitat right there is if you have that insulation. So here we are, all power washed, all cleaned, and this engine now sits right there, and this one sits right here. I am going to throw you guys on a time lapse. I'm gonna buzz this down. I'm gonna strip everything I think of off there and get to a point where I can pretty much paint it or get ready for like doing gaskets and stuff. One of the first gaskets I need to do, which I'll probably tackle, will be the timing case gasket. So I gotta pull the cam out, put my tappet or my dowels in, wood dowels, which I'll show you guys how to do that, and pull that cam out and reseal the case, and then from there reseal that front of the engine back together. Valve springs, push rods, injectors can go in, head studs one for one, all that on the top end. Then I'll have to flip it over, do the oil pan, which actually I might do at the end, I don't know yet. I need to paint the engine, but I also don't want to get overspray on top of the new pan that's painted, so maybe I'll hold off the pan. But rear main, I gotta put the rear structure back on for the 48. I got billet flex plate coming. I got a bunch of other gaskets and stuff coming from BD. I'm pumped. There's a lot of parts coming. There's a lot of moving things right now. It is Monday night. This will be on the dyno Friday night. That's all I have to say. So let's get to it. Oh boys, where we're at, I don't even know what time it is, but there's all the junk over there. Look at this poor EGR engine. Its whole life, 360,000 K. I'll scrape it up and vacuum it out as best I can. But they use those little, I don't know, they're sound dampening or whatever they are, but keeps the side of the block kind of clean, I guess. We're gonna clean that up though some. But yeah, this side's pretty much stripped. I gotta take the starter, the mount off, and then just move on to probably the front, take most of the stuff off. And then this side, all that comes off. So let's keep going. I am pumped. Okay guys, whew. Stripped. I'll get it somewhat sealed up tomorrow, and then from there we'll just putz away. This is going to be a grind, but this is a good state to leave it in. I think tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, evening. I'm excited to see what state it's in. Yeah, I'm gonna do a paint job on it, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna really take because I don't really have the time. I'm gonna just do my best. But this is it. This is where we are. I'm excited. This is craziness. Have this done by Friday. It will happen though. It will. Barry will be here Thursday, Friday. We'll pound it out together. Yeah. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. This might even be the end of one video. If you guys enjoy this kind of crazy content, craziness that I put myself through, then like, subscribe, comment below what you guys think. You know, this stuff is, it can be taxing for sure, exhausting, but it is just so fun to do. I don't know, if you get a deadline, like a dyno event or something, it's like, that's when stuff just gets done and it happens. So, here we are. We will see you guys on part 2. Peace.